have another dose!
Let's play Red Riding Hood Jaina Mage.
My grandmother.
Ooh. Okay, gotcha, Andrew. So I must be confusing you with someone else, because I had a whole conversation with someone else about them. No, I do not like them perma-wired myself. Although mine don't really work wired anymore. The sound gets all crackly. So I just keep them perma-wireless. Even when I'm charging them with the wire, I just leave them on wireless. Quest for fun? Is the quest fun though? Ascendant Scroll is 2 mana, add a random spell to your hand. My issue with Raid the Sky Temple is you have to cast 10 spells, which is already a lot. And then the reward is also bad. I hate Janalai anyway. Hey, Bullet. 10 spells feels so much. Let's try Jandis. For winning, probably Hook Task, Bullet. I love Watercolor Artist, although Jandis Conjures is pretty good, right? Ooh, I missed your follow there, Kushaza. Welcome to the channel, by the way, and thank you for the follow as well. Man, I love Watercolor Artist, but Conjure fits my legendary, right? Let's... Sleep? Finale? Yeah, I don't care about the win rates though, but also the win rates are nowhere near Aralon, Cenobet. They're nowhere even near... I would say Jandis is probably... If 5 is average, Jandis is maybe a 6 at best in this meta. Probably more like a 5.5. No way Jandis is as good as Aralon. Maybe in past metas, like maybe when Jandis came out in its own meta versus when Aralon came out in its own meta. But not Jandis nowadays versus Aralon nowadays. Cheers, Kush. Thank you. You're reckless. Bunker? Probably an origami crane. These are a little heavy. I want avalanche style cards for finale, but easy cyclone. That's my grand finale trigger, right? What brought you here, by the way, Ku? If I may, I always like understanding how people came about the stream. Like, I usually try to have some fun, play arena here, have some fun with it, screw around with different classes and different builds, but chill. Animated? Should be animated, right? I guess, Phantom. These both suck. The question is, do I need a 2? But we can take a 7 and pray to get the early game afterwards, right? Right, we're praying. Awesome. Yeah, I don't play standard. Heads up. But you're always welcome anyway. Only in recommended channels. And then just stay for the chill vibes, good gameplay insight. That's awesome to hear as well, Eon. Let's go, Ogre Gang. These are interesting. This is my second run, Yen. Yeah. Also, thank you for the follow, Yen. I was asleep when you followed, but... Oh, you play Arena anyway. Halildor, really appreciate you trying anyway. I think you go Creeper, right? Just to help. To help Curve here. I love Fireball, but this deck just needs the Creeper the way it's going. Double Grand Finale. I think this deck needs Elemental Allies. I don't have spells yet, but we'll get there, right? Oh, that's where you're from, Yen. That was really nice. Yeah, let's try Allies. Allies kind of aligns with what I'm trying to do as well, right? The Remnant. Now we take Splitter. Hey, Falcon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Fingers. If you downloaded using my link, so supposedly you click the link, it takes you to the store, whichever iOS, Android, whatever you use, Play Store. Then you open it. It should help support. Hey, thank you, Agruscus. Man, I love both of these cards. But I think I go for the draw. Okay, now we'll go for the one for sure. Probably sketchy. Do you think moving to a different state country can be the answer to life? I'm having a rough time and feel stuck. Can be? Yes. Has to be? No. For me personally, I felt kind of like I was in a rough time, but the first thing I tried to do is get out of it in general. But when all of the paths I tried to take felt like there was none for me to take, a fresh slate can be associated with moving, but it's more mental. Moving itself is not necessarily it, unless what you hate is not having, I don't know, a burger joint next door, and you move next to a burger joint next door, for example. But yeah, yes, is my answer in the end. Let's go sketchy. Little miner. Aqua in this deck, 100%. Moving is stressful, right, as well, so the move itself might put you in a worse spot until you get better, but it's all about the mental in the end, I think. Demon Hunter does not have a legendary excavate, no, Tomzo. I don't know what I want here. Like, do I ever just take a Sunset Volley? What sucks is that Splitter with Sunset Volley gets awkward, but I just don't want these, right? Oh, yeah, let's go Sunset. Ruined? Remnant again? Allies again? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Just know that wherever you move, you bring yourself with you. Yeah, for me, like if I had to just mention my own experience, which doesn't apply to everyone, but maybe it's applicable to the question. I wanted new job prospects. I wanted to get away from some friend relationships I had. I wanted to distance myself from the atmosphere that I lived in. I wanted to move to different quality of life stuff. I wanted to have a different quality of life, sorry. And therefore moving solved those things, but came with a bunch of stress. But once that stress settled down, I realized that all the other things were better for me, and that let me focus on getting my mental to a better spot. So far so good here, Zonny. 4-0 seems pretty sweet though. Dwarf is a good card since you already have allies. Yeah, that's my question basically. Do I go Dwarfen because I already have allies? We don't have enough spells, so we have 1, 2. Allies can draw itself though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go Dwarven here. Let's just go Trench here. I don't really have dragons for this. Damn. This is another really tough one. How badly do I need the 2-2 versus a Primo removal option? I kind of almost want the 2-2 here. Just lets me get ahead. Rip a few 2s, drop a couple remnants, rip the finale, game over. Although at the same time, because the deck is tempo-y, Just being able to remove that taunt to finish the game is great. I do have draw. I'm gonna risk a life sentence. I'm not sure about this one. Let's go double grand finale. Now we take this. Rewarded. Oh, I say it because it's tradable, the other cards suck. Easy Archivist. I know Firefly, I prefer the Archivist. I don't have two Excavates, it's one of these two. Yeah, the thing is, I think they both support the tempo game plan, right, Ty? Because, let's say, by turn 6 you're representing lethal and your opponent plays Obsidian Revenant, Life Sentence wins games there, in a tempo deck, right? And then the 2/2 also helps you make sure that you are in that position where on turn 6 you're representing lethal. So they're both really good there. But since I have a lot of draw, I feel like I can technically play a longer game into a grand finale setup, so I took the life sentence. One drop probably, just to support the elemental plan, right? I already have a splitter, and splitter is giving me volley double finale most likely. Other than that, life sentence fire say I don't really want my spells. It looks interesting. You all better ready some Jan D's copy pasta. Yeah, looks like an interesting one, Babatunde. Man, is Jadness even a keep nowadays? I don't even think so, man. Haha, your choice, Sonny, right? Left or right? I usually cook my pasta. Should I copy it instead? Depends how al dente it is. My issue, I think, Equilash, is it kind of falters around 3. But Aqua Archivist can bridge that gap. And then Grand Finale is just a great finisher. I'll just keep the Remnant here, try to hit the Archivist. Uh-oh. How many elementals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was trying to figure out whether I should be keeping this for turn 3. So you play it on 3 and then you coin Remnant. But I think I have enough LEs I can hold. You know, I mean odds for draw, sorry, is what I'm calculating, fan. Enjoy, Dean. So we can origami crane their 3-drop, or just go with the bunker and everything. Street Racer 95. Man. When I see a year like 95, I assume it's like birth year. I always look at it and go, damn, that's a long time ago. And then I realized I was born even earlier.
What to do? What to do?
With a cherry on top.
I don't like ripping these so much, because they're great for Grand Finale, but I have Remnant. The issue with double Grand Finale in this deck, I will say also, though, is I don't have like synths and stuff. Last stand, oh no. Is that... The math here doesn't work though, right? Just draw. Why not, Blazer? I think you have the wisdom of a 2002-year-old. Thank you for the follow as well, Smoke. But the double finale will surely be consistency, right? Equilash, which I think is great. Could have been a really nice bunker, but I mean, maybe bunker elemental was the right line. I won this out. More than Zeshel. I kinda did, Zeshel. Did more bits and bobs than usual. Little extra workout and better sleep. Can't really ask for more nowadays at my age. Are you done from work, Ty? Oh, by the way, Ty, that bread? Damn, boy.
Stone never heals.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble, we are.
I wonder.
I can't even see a clean line.
Shattering.
I could have reckless as well. I don't, they both kinda suck to be honest, Nixie. Might play as well as in. Let's try and protect this. But it's very likely just dead. It's like a waste of origami. I mean, I could have paused to not waste it, but that's a waste of mana then, right? So everything's just a waste, basically.
The courage of man shall not fail. Those songs.
Well, this deck is playing out amazingly. I could have traded and played the 1-2 or even played Reckless instead. But I swear I thought this deck would play out a lot better. Did we draw poorly in this one? We didn't hit our strong cards for sure. We didn't hit our cycle for sure. We weren't able to pop off with remnants well for sure. And now a lot of other things are going to be very rough. Avalanche, Finale, etc. Those are two really good one-maker spells. Now I might really want Audio Splitter on the Sunset Volley. I think I need to ping, right?
What to do? What to do?
I guess I can hold one on the Sunset. This is gonna deal 5. It should deal 1 to everything. It's not good enough. Too risky, agreed. Went 12, my funny, actually.
Not this day.
actually made it to 12, man. I mean, I could stall a turn and do these two. Dumb. I hate lightning reflexes. Might do like a pre-hit miner splitter turn, honestly. Miner is gonna keep getting worse, and I think I need double sunset volley to win here. I love it. I think it's a good card if it's your own.
You burn some, you earn some.
Audio processing.
Dubby! Thank you for the 9-month resub there, Dubby. New mug? Big thanks. What was our baby called again, Elmo? Some Gustavo thing or something? I don't remember. Gustavo Jr. And it's a girl. Damn, I didn't even notice with those pecs. Okay, sure. I really wish the miner killed the wand maker. Cool. Give me a second here. Cool. You literally just came in with a follow very, very recently, like half hour ago apparently, Twitch is telling me. Thank you so very much for the donation. The support goes a long way. I'm really glad to hear you're enjoying the stream and the ambience, for what it's worth. I assume you still are, based on that, so thank you. Much appreciated. Really. Ludacris. Right here, brother. Thank you. It really helps a ton. I have 2 harpoon guns and 7 beasts, and yet I'm able to miss all of them. Well, if you swing early on, it's actually more likely to miss, right, Kikika? No, it doesn't make you the unlucky. It's actually more likely to miss, I think. Say on 3 you have what, like 20 cards left in the deck still? No, thank you, Ludacris. Ooh, we also are doing our daily quest. I think I actually have already completed. Oh, look at that, by the way, guys. This one, American Pie, is called Magical Connection by Prithvi. Prithvi. Okay, now I need some more gold, guys, for the portraits coming out this week. 20k is where I feel safe.
Versus Scarlet
Let the blight begin. Don't pull
It's
the
so
wool
pleasing,
over my
Raz. It's so pleasing, man. I think I keep elemental allies. Hate me. I'm keeping Ruined Orb as well. Ooh, okay, you know what I want to draw here? Tainted Remnant. That's what I need. Come on. Give me Tainted Remnant. Right now. Prithvi. Prithvi. I could believe I'm going to draw Remnant, which is actually one of my most likely draws. But we'll go with this. Yeah, I think Allies is a great keep. Like, I don't know if you're joking or not, but I actually think it is in this deck. Something like that, anyway. You're welcome, American Pie. Huh. It probably should be Paintfin, to be honest. Pyro's interesting, but I think I need to go double 2 next turn. And try to get the Ogre gang to thin my deck. I think the average fire spell ain't really it. So wait. If I play these two, right, next I will have 6 cards in hand. Because this will replace itself. I go down to 5, up to 6 with the draw. I play this, I go down to 5, it will draw me 2. And then I draw 3 from this, so we're fine. We got to 10. And I can play Creeper. Okay. Or Ogre. So again, this draws me 5 cards. So smooth. I like how the draw keeps on keeping on, man. So smooth. Okay, so probably want to go Sleet, mother... We probably want to go Sleet on 7. To set up the grand finale, right? A little awkward here. Probably start with Ruined Orb, see what that wants to give me, but I need to clean up my hand a little bit now. Interesting. I don't want any of these. So I guess I take Shooting Star, which could really help with these.
Get your own.
I demand the blood!
Okay. This guy's Watson. I would Conjure plus Snake? Conjurer's Calling, you mean? Their minion though, you mean? Or your own?
Mind if I roll need?
Theirs? I don't like conjuring their minions so much. Oh, on your own. Yeah, that's a potential. I wanted to stop the grand finale, but I don't think I do it anymore. I'll pre-hit it. We'll try and clean up next turn with the remnant. So right now, I will say, cool, in case you're not aware, the generation pool, random generation discover, is all cards in Arena. Which means this will give you any 4 drops from every expansion ever. Which usually scares me a little bit. So I really want a Reckless, but I think you just set up the grand finale.
What to do? What to do?
Which means... we do that. I could have used Shooting Star instead of Second Flame, but I'd rather keep it with Reckless for like a 2 AoE of sorts, rather than a 1+3. Yeah, so right now Arena has a curated pool, as in they chose a list of cards for a draft. But because of the way their technical limitation for discovers and RNG generation works, if they curate a pool into the draft from a particular set, then unfortunately the entire set is in the generation pool. So since there are cards from every set in draft, even if there's one, then the whole set is in the generation pool. You know, that's the best thing over there is that Elmo said I want that pizza and Roldy said sounds like an Elmo pizza at the same time. I feel like Elmo's a fancy diner. Okay, I have a question for you. Elmo, when you go out to eat, who's the one that leans more fancy, you or your wife?
This realm of death.
Blast.
I think there is one. Canny Path of Arthas, I think. Actually. I'm just not 100% sure. Like, Ashbringer isn't in the weapon discover pool, right? But I don't know if it's because it's legacy or I don't know.
Jaina versus.
Maybe equal. Depends on the occasion. I don't know, maybe, my question to Elmo was like, I don't know, Elmo goes, let's go Taco Bell, testicle wife. And then she goes, Taco Bell, can we at least go for a steak once? It's our freaking 15-year anniversary. Or the other way around. Or the other way around. I'm gonna look for Elise here. There are returning player decks. There always are on Noir. I do not know. I can't help you with which ones are good because I have no idea what they are and I don't play Standard. You'll find most people do not play Standard here. But if anyone has any tips to Noir, please feel free to share. What I can do is forward you to... Man, no spells. I can forward you to Vicious Syndicate, for example, which usually has a really good... good resource for Hearthstone Standard stuff. Rogue went 12, Lala.
Where you followed?
I'm actually not sure on why, I'm sorry. I think I go Bamboozle. I would forward you to Vicious Syndicate. It's a very good site for this kind of information. They're usually meta decks, but there was just a big standard nerf buff patch, which means things may have shifted a little bit. Like, am I actually coining Apprentice? I think we risk this. It sucks, but coin Apprentice into Unchained Gladiator isn't even really it. It's like coining Ascension without Taunt. Looks like the deck is gonna turn out 5. Seems about as good as it would get. Happy to actually take it to 5 instead of 3 though. Yeah, you take it, Atai, you take it. Donkey is also good. Thank you. Creativity. I made it to legend, but in wild.
Just for me.
So does this still cost 3 their discover, guys? With Fell Screamer? Or does it have to be a perma one? Even with the temp Fell Screamer reduction? Yeah. I don't think we can afford to go Remnant. Give me a good 7-drop, I swear. If this becomes a 1-1. Yeah, they discovered that as well. Poopsicles. Has it though? Cool. Depends what's about to happen right now for 3 mana, right? Okay, maybe it has. Do I even want to jam this? I don't know. Reckless Ping seems fine-ish. I would like jam this into this board, basically. Annoying they had the follow-up, but still. Good to get that out because of Jandis. Yeah, Jandis Conjure's Calling is pretty sweet, right? But I'm just falling so behind that I don't know if I can even get there. Because I need them to play some like one expensive card that I can life sentence. Like that. So they can trade, they can almost clear. Double jump? Okay. They can clear now if they really want. Which I would honestly take. They are. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Maybe I jam this now. Though. I would, but it depends. Maybe they had several 1-mana cards they were looking for their creativity.
What makes something
One dose solves any problem.
Because they're so close. The 5-4 and the 4-4. I'll go for the debate. Right, you expect the person to pick the 4-4. Because they're close, I would say yes.
My, what big eyes you have.
My, what big eyes you have looking at my board. Masterclass trolling. Skill, cooking skill.
Grows short.
Ugh. And now they pause. Nice. Whoa! I think I need cycle, man. If Xeris was the one that copies my opponent's hand, i.e. Chameleos, I would have taken it there, but it's not, so... Alright, we're coming into the Sunset Valley. We have a strong board. They could have a Mechtheridon. Okay, they can't draw with that, they can draw with the 1-1 to the 4-1. But Xeris could be anything, yeah, which is why I don't like it. Actually, can Xeris be Chameleos?
Argus, bless us with your strength.
I think that's a life sentence, actually. So annoying for me to deal with. Nah, you just rip this, right? He did, Zoni.
It is our time to step out of the shadow.
It was a randomly generated one, to be fair. That is also blocking their outcast card. If that matters. It didn't, because they were just random anyway. I thought they were going to try and outcast the card, but they decided not to anyway. So I'm not sure what's going on. That is my life sentence, though. Now, I want to blast Mage, but I think your life sentence first, even though you get -1. It's super likely that that will absorb at least 1, so you actually end up getting more damage, maybe. This is a hand that would love to have some of my cheap elementals. Maybe. Man, do I have a tempo remnant, guys? Do you know what these are, Sev? Huh? Little clunker here, a little clunker. Oh. But man, yeah, it doesn't work because I know you too much, man. There's no first time chatter interaction. So when I look, I see Sev and I know he's probably taking the piss or something. There's no like, this is my first impression of you. Face. Nice. It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I wonder.
See what the issue is? This could be lethal. If I finale, these won't be active anymore. So I can't use them for a potential lethal anymore.
What to do? What to
So then it might actually be this. Or I could this and conjures actually. You know what? Yeah. Hey Bedmaster. Johnny Mo, thank you for the follow. Bed, I'm alright, hope you are well yourself. The reason I like this is it lets me remnant. In the set reviews, I was a sleeper in the dungeon. No. No. Hey, alright, ruined orb. Burn. Oh, okay. Okay. It's basically the same hand. That was a 7, Sire. What are the odds? 1 in take me. 1 in I'm gonna cry. What's better? Cyclone? Or ping? I have remnant. So maybe it's cyclone. Oh, or both. Ooh! Let's go, Giga! Giga just wants to see this window shopper demon hunter.
Mysterious. What?
No, it's previous turn, and it's previous turn. Not a target dummy. Not a target dummy. Not a target dummy. I guess it doesn't matter. Wait. I think I have to do this. No, it could be bamboozle. So this. Yeah, there's evasion as well, and there's also misdirection and sudden betrayal. So I wanted to make sure. I play around evasion and sudden betrayal. To play around sudden betrayal and evasion, I wanted to kill both minions. So test for freezing by killing off a minion, but also to make sure you don't lose to bamboozle, you first kill off the small minion to the small minion. And he tries to trade the other way, and then in order to test for misdirection, if it's not freezing or the summon a 3-drop, which it was, you go face with the 3, then you have the fire sand, you go 8. That should have been guaranteed. That way. Cooking skill! Guys, I think I need a coffee. Wandering into Divine Shield. And Taunt? Is there a Divine Shield Taunt for 3? Has to also have Taunt though, right? I mean... in that case, I'll take the risk, okay? If it's specifically bamboozling into wandering into a 3 cost that has to, I mean, at that point... no, actually, it would be fine. Unless it also has more than 3 health, because the 3-2 would kill off the Divine Shield. It has to also have more than 3 health. Like, at that point, they can have it. Let's play. Falcon! You sneaky. Falcon, thank you for the 6 gifted, man. This is where eggplant came from. From me not knowing what to say, man. Thank you for keeping food on the table, man. Iceman and T, thank you for the follows as well.
Let the hunt begin.
Let's keep cooking.
Wool over my eyes.
Do I keep both or one? How was it, Lana? Feeling better? Also, you guys were talking about what would have saved them from the other card or whatever. If it was Cryptlord, I still win. 3-2 goes face, hits the 1-6 instead, becomes a 1-3 fire sale, 8 goes face. If it was Wicker, then 3-2 goes face. Sorry, hits the Divine Shield instead. From 6, they go up to 9 health. I fire sale it, push the 8 and ping. So those were still winning. You beat the crap out of me, feels good. Awesome. What up, Marin? Life is good, man. We chilling. Look at this. Turn 3. Desgustang. No hopper? Face. Thank you. You found the spot behind my ear. Behind your ear? Huh. But you went to a massage therapist, not a chiropractor, right? Although I've never been to either, so I also don't understand. Feels bad, my final boss for Legend seems to be AFK, but easy win, right, Andrim? Well, glad you got that sorted. Well, we have lethal set up. There's no one there. Well, now you can keep climbing. Number 1 legend, Andrim. An osteopath. That sounds like a crazy person.
Quickly.
They're really trying to find a way to survive. Damn. Would you risk it? No, I think you sleet, right? It could actually be lethal. You could Ogre Gang this. If it hits here, you're happy. If it goes face, it's lethal. But I think this is just better. Because they didn't have a way of killing the 7-4. And now the 3-4 represents lethal by itself anyway. And I get the Sleet Skater for the Avalanche anyway. So I can refreeze and then set this up. I could do this with this next turn. But that's boring. Sorry, if you find it boring, you can always leave though, right, Mutiger? Cracked necks. When I started working out first, I used to do stretching, Lana. And just stretching my neck used to actually help my shoulder blades. I don't do it anymore. But I've never been to osteopaths and massage therapists and anything like that. Always didn't... Yeah, I don't know. Osteopath in the US. DO degree, which is equivalent to MD. I don't know what it is, Murin. I actually just have no idea what it is. If I survive, I'm about to play an orb into an orb. Load up with Meteor Defenders and Sunset. They're gonna concede after the first one. Show us some stretch. Oh, you want me to add a flex redeem, Destinius? So what does an osteopath do? It's a medical doctor with extra training, manual manipulation techniques. I'm not dissing it, Marin. I think everything has its...
The past is dead.
Don't pull the
Skill.
wool over my eyes.
Pickle King. Thank you for the 32 months, man. I think I hold Archivist for now.
Job's done.
You did it on purpose, you. That is the maximum number of 7s you can do before he stops actually reading out the number, huh? Glyph? I know, I've been hit by it enough. Now, thank you for the 32, man, Pickle King. That is... 32 is insane, man. Sincerely, one of the longest turn subs I've had, Pickle, so... Putting up with me for so long... Well, that's a legend right there. How did you know? I've been, I've been streaming long enough, okay, to go through the... Getting hit by exactly that TTS. Very many times.
I wonder.
I can take them. Not all of them.
You play chess? I used to play chess when I was young, Dex. Never like professionally or anything like that, but I used to play chess when I was young. So I know how to play, but I ain't good and I haven't played in many, many, many years. Chess early stream? No. So you put a diamond on it? I don't know how you do it. Wait, the number? You just have to put an exact number of 7s. Because text-to-speech has a limit on the number of 7s. And beyond that, it just says 7777777 instead of the reading it out. There's a Brian document, right?
Fun time lasts forever.
It's boogie time. Break a leg.
I was gonna conjures, but I think this is fine. Sev, I'm not sure if you wanted to point to that thing, but thanks.
Out of my jungle.
Man, if they reborn this, they're getting scared. I'm almost tempted to Sleet Skater here, huh? Would you? We don't know anything about them yet. Yeah, it does next to. Because they're kind of forced to clear already, so if they use their clear here, I still get this.
Break a leg.
Someone get aggro!
Correct. No 388's BM? Why BM people for nothing? If I did it, you would have said BM. You could double 3? Conjure is their minion? That makes it worse, no?
Let the hunt begin.
That just makes it worse, no?
Wool over my eyes.
I think I chucked this to try and find a spell. Hope you didn't have 12 fingers on your hands. I need 12 fingers. The stick is pumping. It's going quite fast. This is kind of a tempo-y style deck. With finishers, right?
Tusk won't stop shattering.
But yeah, if I conjure calling their minion, it would also summon 2 6-drops and then 2 death rattles and itself. And I can conjure it again. But the 2 6-drops could be a taunt. Whereas I'd rather just risk the 2 3 or less drops not being taunt. And they need to hit 2 out of 4. And I always had Remnant as well to help. Play this. If I play Splitter, they'll kill it, and I honestly don't care about 2 life sentences right now.
Now this
But I wouldn't have been able to get 2 life sentences because I'm not trading this away. Shoden! Well, thank you. I'll try my best. But people keep subbing, and I'll keep on keeping on because I love doing this. Thank you, Shoden, for the 26 months. Do I go free Archivist or do I hold it back? I think we go for it and hold this back. So we do this, and if it hits 2 or 3, we're happy, right? 4 is even better. Thank you, Sheldon. Top 100 legend in standard, but I'm not in a similar percentile in arena. Not what I expected is because of the high roll nature of the leaderboard. Didn't play a ton of arena. Is it like top 30 consecutive? No. It's the average of all your runs, starting from 30 runs. Creativity. Also, legend and arena are different beasts to master. I would say being very good at standard or being very good at arena automatically makes you quite good at the other one. But being top 1% in standard does not make you top 1% in arena, or vice versa, I would say. Especially since most people that are top at standard don't even theory craft, right? Like if you were building your own decks rather than net decking and taking those to top 100, you probably would do a little better in arena, but still not the same. Not even sure I keep Runed Orb. I want archivists and remnants and stuff, right? No, you're number 2 in Arena, Blazer, after me, right? Yeah, I would say, honestly, in my opinion, I think the top Arena players are very good and will be able to climb quite high in Standard, but there's a different skill set that you will then have to master to actually become top percentile in Standard. I want them to hero power into a reckless. But I how many elementals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I'd be able to play next turn. 7 out of 24. Only about 30%, so I think I have to hold it back. Which actually probably means I do this.
Wow, he runs out on me.
So the idea now is I want a Reckless plus Cyclone for the draw. I could have just played this, but I really want a Reckless. And then I really want to make sure I get the draw. Right, so that's why I pre-hit. They're always gonna probably hero power or play this. Okay. Really? I guess they trade a 1/1. Okay. Okay, plan kinda sort of maybe somehow kind of did some work.
I can take it. Not all of them.
Right, a little cooking skill, but we're not in a good spot, I think. Mate.
What is your wisdom?
That shit was for your own benefit. No, I appreciate the support anyways. I appreciate support anyways. But I'm not here to wait for like 3 minutes of Brian dying.
Someone get aggro!
So I take defenders. I don't have dragon.
Error. Hot bucket.
Someone get aggro!
Audio processing.
I don't know. I think the messages are intended to be like a supporting message to yours. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of an old papega nowadays. So I could do this, and this. What's this? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, through experience, Elmo, I know exactly though what's gonna happen with those text-to-speech. It usually annoys a majority of people though.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
For me, whatever, let it go. I'm almost tempted to go with the Sleet Sugar Ellie into Grand Finale now. I think I do. I was going to Avalanche.
My hand is
And then you rip 4 8/8s.
hot bucket.
And then you sunset volley lethal. I think I even trade, right? Trade, leave them with these two. Because 2 of these are still lethal, so I don't think I need to push a little bit face. Why did you change your mind? You had enough tempo? Because it's almost as much tempo with heal into way more tempo the following turn. I didn't expect the 7/6s to win the game, basically. Looking for poison. Did they get it? Did they also get poison? That would actually be insane if they did. I don't think they did, huh? They had 5 and they missed 3. What did they miss? Taunt, stealth, and poison, I guess. It would have been insane, the ability to kill these 2 right here. Still would have been fine though. Trade rip sunset volley, I think.
Time grows short.
You heading up? See you around, Ty.
Cannot hide from me.
Yeah, it would have been actually super insane. Wow. Still super insane. Damn. I think I trade. And sunset. Hey, Cthulhu. Yeah, it's actually super good. Like, it even conjures this exactly.
That toy was made just for me.
12 mage. 12-1 mage. Yo, very nice, Lala. What do you think? Some elemental synergy with the avalanches. More Dresh with double amplifier. Double reckless. Looks very focused on Mordresh finisher. But you also have a grand finale. So you have like 2 end game outs. And then you have really good like the twos. You have a lot of early game that keeps you on board. You go really good 1s into really good 2s, into solid 3s, into Frostlich, Crustich, Reckless, Unchained for Cycle. And then you have the Remnant Avalanche Grand Finale line, or the Ping Mordresh line, which is pretty sweet. I like it. Do I sunset? Lethal. So this is likely to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 8, and then 1, 2. So 3 face is likely.
What to do? What to do?
Pile of scrap.
Where you followed?
Time runs out on me.
Tusks won't stop.
Yeah, Smork and Ignore was another line, but man, that conjure is just so sweet. A 7-1 becomes a 5-5 and a 10-10, right? And yeah, they have at least a 1-1 demon and a 5-mana demon, another one, so they're probably gonna have to play multiple cards here just to get back. This is a bad 10, this is a solid 10 though. Yeah. We'll see. I yield for 7-0. Can we go back-to-back 12s here? I've got coffee, so maybe. You fell into our trap, Yugi.
Jaina
Ooh, rogue here, huh?
Watch your
I'm keeping this one for sure. I think I chucked these though.
My eyes.
I'm surprised, Major, that they I'm surprised that they cleared that grand finale turn, man, Major. More than 10 rounds, this one is not registered.
One note solves any problem.
Window shopper pooped. Can I have a playable card? Thank you. Lucky draw. Okay, we can maintain a lot of tempo. Cyclone is so good on 2 because it gives me a solid 2, but also keeps activators for my stuff in hand. Yeah, Cyclone is so good, right? So good.
This hand ain't big enough for your tools.
Just use more.
Unfortunately, if Rogue out-tempos me and gets all of these deadlies, I always hate drinky combining things. Damn. Damn. Okay. Those tempo cards are so good. This is awkward. Because I don't care about them generating a third one.
What to do?
But I care about them generating a fourth one. Now, if I play Archaeologist and they have deal 3/summon a 3 or draw 2, I'm in a rough spot. So I think I have to risk this. The best would be if I can Archaeologist, they can't kill it and I ping it. But now if I life sentence and this is 3 mana draw 4,
Grant me wings.
it would be rough, right?
What a find!
I mean, 6 mana Fireball, I guess.
Give us the money. Don't try anything.
I actually think I smite here. I could try to go for a draw. So I could do like elemental allies into 1 elemental, but I think I just need a bigger grand finale, so I think you just do this.
All hands on deck. Avast!
I know, just started to ignore it myself. I think there are more Chinese players than non-Chinese players
Sail for sails!
nowadays. On our servers, isn't. Trench? So I want to play both Sugarellies. Probably start with a trade. Still have mana to do everything else. Ooh. So I guess no elemental allies. Man, I don't know. Because next time I'm always grand finaleing, so it doesn't matter elemental allies, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, ping. I guess.
Error. Hot bucket.
Room door for burn. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, ping, 1, 2. And then I need to draw 2 LEs though for this, so this is almost a dead card. But we have 8 into 9, and this is 4 8/8s. They could have double deadly, which is why I'm happy having all of these.
I saw something.
Okay. So this is 4. And you just go face, I think. It plays around double deadly. Right? It plays around double deadly, because if I double trade, then they could hit here double deadly, for example. This way, they have to trade here, and then maybe even trade here to try and hit these two, and there's still another 1/2 in there. Facility, they're looking, they're searching. Assassinate. Frostbolt. So they have another Frostbolt. Okay, they're trying to set up their own lethal. I'm now scared of this. Because they have guaranteed, if I clear their board, this has a stealth, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I wonder.
So I actually don't think I risk Sunset. 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. 6 has to go face. I think I actually do this. Try to find a freeze. I think this is even better than devolving. Devolving would make it a 4-drop and I could kill it. But they would now need to have a silence, the frostbolt, and still have the double 3 from this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and double 3. So they have to have rolled 2 random double 3s and have a silence in hand. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. And the silence actually can't even be 4 mana, because then they can't do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and dagger. Yeah, grand finale, it can be insane. Alright, GG. And right now, going for a grand finale is insane because the curated pool, if there's one thing I've learned about the curated pool is that they seemed to make a lot of their curation based on synergy. So synergy is really insane right now. Pirates and rogue. Elementals and shaman, elementals and mage. So it's usually worth the risk because a lot of the cards you'll get will build off on each other, right? Remnants, avalanche, aqua archivists. Yeah, they did add mechs now, but mechs are only the change. So I'm going to maybe ping into Artificer Unchained maybe here. It's a little awkward, but I think it's worth it. I'll fall behind. I think it's worth it.
With a cherry on top.
Ooh-wee. I have to really make sure I'm not overdrawing now. That's insane. Back-to-back drawing this on too is just so insane. I might even hold back these two. Did you burn yourself? Yeah, man, from cooking, fan. All this cooking. I got too many pots going, man. Basting here and boiling there and mashing there and frying there. Alright, so I am going. No, I'll do all the counting next time. It's going to be too confusing. IJ, of course, in a second, Mahuto. Let me figure out this turn. So, I want to play at least one Ellie. I'm going to draw 3 cards immediately. So, let's say I play Artificer. I probably actually this one. So, you play this 1, 2. You go down to 5, up to 8.
I wonder.
Alright, now let's start with this. Let's hide it. Maybe I ruined Orb now instead. So if I ruined Orb, I will burn a card anyway next turn. Maybe I don't play this now. That's fine. I want to keep back the sugar Ellies, you know? Is this even good? I only have 2 spells. I'll just take a 1 mana deal too. Let's hydrate. Oh, 3. I have the volley as well. Volley becomes a 10, huh? Yeah, probably not worth the 2 mana. I would assume with mini set Major, which my assumption is like, my assumption for mini set is 14th May. Because it's usually 2 months after expansion, roughly. And then the Tuesday for the major patch. It came out mid-March, so mid-May, but it's also usually a week after Heroic Brawl, and I think they confirmed Heroic Brawl is 1st to 8th May. And 8th May is Wednesday, the next Tuesday would be 14th, so it kind of aligns.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
I hate playing this for no draw, but what am I gonna do? I can for 1 draw. Do you have the 12 achievement on every class? Not on the same server, but yes, asymptote.
Want to play? Gladly.
So I will burn a card if I do this. What I can do instead is set up a grand finale right now using the shivering, but then my minor becomes worse.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A whirlwind of flavor. Where you followed? Time runs out on me.
I demand applause!
I could hold some back, exec plan, but I'd rather try and get a big pop-off. The thing is here, if they have like the 5 mana AoE, I like going wide into the 6-4 rush. Me too, but about to get board locked. But if they don't clear this board, I'm pushing a lot. But I only have 2, but I copied 1. I wanted the value trade there to stop them taking this hit for free and then value trading here, because I could get armor from it as well, which would be huge. This is the worst one, unfortunately, to have reduced, because now they know I have another one.
Your end comes now.
They're on to us.
Okay. They can probably clear 2 quite easily. That still leaves me with 16, 17, 18. This may be lethal. You're calling me a barcode? Kick W. I think you've retired more than me and you don't even play. Something's up your britches, mate. I think, can you see your own chat history, guys? Because I would recommend KW watches their own.
For now.
I guess nowadays that's how it goes, right? Anyone that plays well gets 1 good roll. Good RNG even. Good draw. Good deck. Has to be a cheater. This deck is looking good, Walanex.
My element.
The grand finales are super poppin', man. They're super poppin'. I think I keep these two. I'll chuck Sketchy, but I think I keep these two. Great 2, and also gives me the 1/2s. KW is usually nice, but recently it's been confusing me. I mean, usually he's nice and then throws in a Resident Sleeper here and there.
These are due back tomorrow.
Everything, dude, Lana. Alright, we'll play this. Whenever I'm doing my, like, cleaning or having a shower or whatever, Lana, I always open Spotify and I put in random playlists. It always has these recommended 2-hour playlists. And that came on when I was showering, actually, and
Eat that. I'll write that down. This hand ain't big enough for your tools,
Serious question, can you cook and pop off in the same turn? Or are these mutually exclusive activities? Huh. Now you can cook. I think if you're popping, you're cooking. Our fruit. Showering for 2 hours. Who said that? I literally said there's a 2-hour playlist that I put on when I'm cleaning, going around the house, showering and everything. And that song came on. Could have been the first song in the playlist. It actually was like the 3rd song. I don't know whether I even want to reckless here. I don't even know. I want to keep the Sugar Ellies, but maybe the play is wide. I think it is. Just do this. Keep 1 back. Yesterday I actually spent half an hour vacuuming Elmo because I pulled out all my furniture and vacuumed behind them as well. Okay. Oh, they play another one? I do vacuum every Sunday. I thought that was the joke. Huh? I thought that was the joke, because I do vacuum every Sunday. I mean, you pretend I take like 10 hours, but I spend 20 minutes. 30 on a long vacuum day. Well, you find nothing more dust, really.
I wonder.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
The question is, do I play Sugar Ellie? I think I do. The Mage run Shushian started 1 hour and 45 minutes ago. I don't, T-Bear, I don't know, man. I think the thing I spend is, so I probably spend like 2 hours cleaning on Sunday. But I think I spend most of the time cleaning this. I clean my monitors, I clean my keyboard, my mouse, my headset, my desk, my wires, and arrange them and stuff. Probably what takes me the longest.
You burn some. You burn some.
And I usually dust the shelves, clean the bathroom, and then vacuum the floor. That's what I usually do on Sunday. And sometimes I add a little bit extra. Like yesterday I vacuumed behind the furniture. The week before I cleaned my mirrors and stuff. You wear a sexy maid outfit? Uh-oh, you caught me. No. Wait, what? Of course I don't. I think we just do this. I want to hold back the Archivist. I know I can just play it, but with Double Remnant Avalanche, double Grand Finale. I want to hold this back. Are you sure you're not drunk, Philosopher? Because your name begs to differ. Thank you, T-Bear. Wait, no, hey, no, 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 hey. No Hex? Top deck Hex? No Hex? Do I have Ruined Orb? Wait a minute. We're playing against Pepe, yes. Uh-oh. They're about... No, 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 no. Don't find... No, 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 no. You have a bunch of cheap minions. No. The thing is, I know for a fact that this is a random lucky, this is a random lucky, right? They had a top deck and one of them was a treasure, so they were unlikely to have heal. But now it's a different story. 2. Gambling. Alright, we got it. That was lucky. That was for you, Giggle. I streamed that game actually.
Versus Anduin.
Roguelite.
Don't pull the wool over my eyes.
I think I chuck Apprentice versus a Priest for a chance to find the spell. What's the... We spoke about this before. What's the difference between a roguelite and a roguelike? I'm pretty sure I've asked this before. I always got confused. You didn't care for Hades 1. You do have to enjoy... So first of all, I'm a huge fan of hack and slash, for example. Probably still this.
Tusks won't stop.
I don't mind roguelites. One of them's a real John, the other could define every game ever made. Okay, thank you, Puppy Game. that makes sense. Oh yeah, we have Jandis in this deck. But yeah, Hades 2 is going to be more of the same because the same was a game-winning formula with awards, right, T-Bear?
It's all in your head.
Man, you know what this hand needs? Yeah, no, I thought though, Lucid Bro, there was a difference between a roguelike and a roguelite. But Puppy answered me quite concisely.
Reality.
I actually think I risk playing one of these. I don't know. Just a kill. I think I'm actually gonna do this. I think if I don't get the biggest pop-off turn ever, I'm not winning. I think the idea of a roguelite, now that sort of seen it, is that You have a game that you're trying to progress in, getting further and further by leveling up your character. Now I wish I did it. By leveling up your character and keeping that progress between your runs. Man, if I did this. I was tempted to do it because I said if I top deck Remnants specifically, or I guess Unchained would have worked also, would have been great.
What to do? What to do?
Unravel.
I think now I might do nothing. Though.
A whirlwind of flavor.
Okay, glad I didn't attack. Attacking would have just been nothing. Okay, Spotlight is useless. So probably just Remnant now. Jandis on 6, unless I pick up my Conjures.
I could have sworn it went back together.
I guess that's also true, T-Bear. Yeah, if I don't swing turn here, I don't think I can win. So, I'm looking for maybe elemental allies, drawing my grand finale straight up. But we'll try and swing with this into this and take it from there. I didn't even need to pre-trade there, but it's like a safety thing. Make sure it doesn't absorb 2 of the 2/1, stays alive. So now we can Jandis and Sugar Ellie. Yeah, you still Sugar Ellie because of the avalanche, right? So let's see what's in this. I don't think I'd go for the debate here. Remember that she has heard our P meta? She has heard our P! And the gun. Dude, I should have taken the bait. Dude, it would have actually worked, Elmo. Well, they don't know is the truth, right? Or would it have told them? The thing is, the other card was too powerful. You never know, they might risk a Nova, for example. Okay. Well, we managed to pop anyway, huh? And they need to do something here. Is anyone aware whether they would know or not about the Jandis minion at this point? Like, would it still trigger the deal 1 damage thing there? I guess they're gonna find out anyway. They know because the other one full health died? Yeah, but... it could have still been the one that gets hit by 1 damage, right? Or whatever. And this one didn't take any damage. Damn. Because on mine it was still a mirage, right? This thing. You ever crane calling?
To do.
I think we pace like this. Keep this for another turn just in case. They seem to not be sure.
Molded in
I'm not sure either. That making hand space.
valve of size.
I'm still tempted to origami crane though.
What to do? What to do?
Coming down the mountain! Coming down the mountain!
I don't think I pre-trade though. Hey, Zinni. Maybe they don't kill the 1/6 now? I didn't really look into it in detail or anything, T-Bear, to be honest with you. But when they announced it, I heard that it was going to be potentially more of the same. With, yeah, a little bit of enough difference, I guess.
Time runs out on you.
Just use more.
I have to go face. It's been a good day, Ku. It's been a good day. I'll say I'm not too bad at arena myself, but it's also been a good day. Check counter? No, it's elemental allies, Golj. Hey, Nero. Imagine doing that for 30 runs. Are you also Neo, Greg? Hey, I had a 10 plus average as well, Berkey. It was just beyond my 100th beyond my 100th run, so my average doesn't show that. Let's start with a trade. I don't think I can win this one, unfortunately. I can clear, is that worth it? Probably.
I can take 'em.
They still have yet another matriarch though, right? At this point, I need a high roll runed orb, a sunset volley high roll, or an archaeologist high roll. That's about it, I think. I didn't have enough tempo early, right? I had a few turns in the mid game where I had to just like play a 2-2 and pass, which isn't good when you're entering a 10-0 level priest, right? You know they probably win the long game, so you have to do more than that. Okay. They're taking the risk. Yeah, missed grand finale as well. Okay. Well, like I said, a high roll sunset or something, right? We need. So this draw is all it. After this draw, the game is probably over. I can stall like 2 turns, maybe I high roll Ruined Urban to burn, and they don't draw any heal from Kazaku-san, which might be a situation. But I assume they play the Matriarch here. I can ping it, push 3, so I only need 5. Oh, they heal instead. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Are you not entertained?
I don't know whether to conjures or bunker.
Someone get aggro!
I could do both, but I think I want to ping. Save bunk for now. If they play full board of Anios, the game is... I can't go face. It doesn't matter if I remove all of them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Add what Ad's saying. Although if I top deck Miner, specifically Miner, then I won this. That was your creative writing, Ivanovich. So now again, I'm looking for Ruined Orb. I'm looking for Sunset Volley. I'm looking for an Elemental because it would draw me the spells, right? Which is essentially only Tainted Remnant. Right, Snappo, what's up?
Sing along. You know the words.
Well, they know what I get. And it is...
My range is the value of my size.
Fireball? The question is, can I survive? 8? Oh, Kalagos cost 7. Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
The fate of the world.
Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god. Scripture. Or vast. Yeah, this costs 0.
Time runs out on me.
I'll go for the free draw. I mean, they both can suck, right? But Void Scripture could have given me the double-double, and I could... Void Scripture I would have held for the next turn is the thing, right? Well, the odds of Discover were roughly similar, no T-Bear, but... No, I will lose in 1 or 2 turns. If I don't kill them, I lose, Nepo. so it doesn't really matter. How'd they get Ruined Orb? Oh, operative. Like, if I kill the 8A, I survive 3 more turns, but never win. I don't think I even survive another turn, to be honest. But again, still have Ruined Orb into potential lethal. Snake Eye for trade, Sunset Volley high roll. That's not enough, right? They did, right? I was thinking you needed Fireball. But there's Frost Bolts, for example, right? There's also things like Rewind and the Draw, and Ruined Orbs and Primordial Glyphs. And Vengeful Visage as a secret, right? This is just game though, right? You can leave this one.
You win this.
Yeah, they healed every single turn, actually, Ivanovich. Close, yeah. I think the bane of that one was the mid game, right? Afterwards, we were really praying to get a few good draws. And we kind of missed the Sunset Volley and the Ruined Orb. We did hit the Dwarven Archaeologist, which gave us Caligos, which is really good, but then Caligos whiffed. Or we had to go Vast Wisdom or whatever, and then that whiffed in turn.
Don't pull the wool over my eyes.
Not even sure about keeping this, but I think you do. You know, this exists, but then you're counting on 2 hits rather than 1. But also 2. I mean, was I though? I'm not even sure. I think I can afford tempo. It sucks because if I do this and I draw a Remnant would be OP, but I think you just play both. They were at 5, right, T-Bear? Yeah, I was hoping on a chain then, I guess, but I wanted to give myself 6 odds, 6 outs, right? Because going for Void Scripture to hit specifically Fireball or Firelands feels way harder. Molten Ruin isn't vast as well, that's true. I hate take trading here, but I think I have to. There's just a lot of poop as well, right? So fair amount of more discovers and vast. Yeah, that's true, T-Bear. But remember, Scripture also has an extremely way wider pool as well, right? It encompasses everything in Vast Wisdom, plus everything else, I guess. Is this an origami crane or a double 2? Maybe more like a double 2. Yeah, it does. But Scripture, I think, has... Well, Scripture has Glacial Mysteries, right? For example, in the pool. Yogg in the Box. Deep Freeze. Deathborn. Blizzard. Flame Strike.
The calm before the storm.
Base, right? Trade? I'll chip face. I'm not gonna play this. Not with the grand finale in hand. Yeah, I don't know which one was better in the end anyway, but I thought risking Vast Wisdom was more worth it. Especially since it might also give me stall. And I could play it that turn, was my thinking, right? And I could play it that turn. So I get the cheap reduction. Okay. Bueno. Less bueno. Hello, Brent. So I could go Archivist and then pop next turn, and I think that might be the line. You do something like this, and you just play the Aqua, but you take this trade and you chip. You don't play this, and then next turn you play this and this, and you still get the double for Finale. Which I think is what we have to go for. A little annoying. A little annoying because I can't get the kill now, right? Especially if they Piranha double bomb. Okay. Do I ever pre-trade? Maybe.
Get aggro!
Yeah. I'm actually not sure, T-Bear. Like, I can't tell you one way or the other. I'm telling you why I picked what I picked, but I also can't follow what you're saying exactly. In my head, it wasn't only relying on more Discover, it was also potentially hitting drawouts, right? As well, though. Because Stall means that I then have the chance to hit the things I was looking for anyway. Ruined Orb in my own deck, Miner, Sunset Volley, stuff like that. And there's cards like Flurry and stuff like that, right, which can hit me that. But it had to be a chain. That's fine. That's fine. That is annoying. That's even more annoying. Both of these are from Snow Flurry. LeMay. Alright. Now what? Now what? Now what? Magic Nesquik. Isn't Nesquik like some chocolate milkshake thing? My nan used to have some when I was a kid.
Stone never heals.
Yes. Cocoa powder chocolate mist. Oh, there's also cereal. My brother used to like that as well, Dave. Huh. Oh, Evolve. And they can see. Alright, final boss! Ready? Yeah, the 2/2/3s weren't enough. 1/7/6 in, Ruined Orb ping, 3 go face, right? Boop, bop. 2 chances, final boss, pray, let's go.
Jaina versus Illidan.
This ends now.
Don't pull the wool over
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I do this. Hate me, but I'm going for it. Banana Nesquik? My brother likes Banana Nesquik, but there's also like strawberry or something. This is not good, guys. I bet you they have window shoppers, because every Demon Hunter today had window shoppers. I need my Confection Cyclone. I was hoping to not have Grand Finale in my opening hand, but something like Cyclone, and I would go Elemental into Cyclone to Cyclone, then draw it.
me. Tusks won't stop shattering.
We could go 1-1 now. Yeah, maybe, Lado, but I also need to hit my elementals, right? Turn 6 wolves? That would be actually probably fine if I can do this on 7. The issue is that most of the Demon Hunter I faced had double 3 mana window shoppers on turn 5. Which then gave them 3 mana full amalgam bands, for example.
Error. Hot bucket.
This is buffed for sure, the trench. 1 mana 2-1 is better than 2 mana 3-2.
Time runs out on me.
I think I'm actually going life sentence. The 7-6 is just too late for this hand. What I need is something to bide my time. I really want none of those 3, I'll be honest though, but we'll see. My next turn is dead. So I'm honestly just royally cooked here. Life sentence because we have a grand finale. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way though, right? Just lost, I think. Yeah, horrible draw, horrible start as well. I honestly think it's just game. I had the 1 mana 2-2, I guess, but that's literally everything I had. I don't think I can catch up now. Like, it doesn't matter. I can't catch up now, right? Well, I'm gonna ping again on 4. Well, that helps, I guess.
Wait, not all of them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, Palo, because as good as it is on board, I'm already 9 mana behind and 9 health. So even though it brings me back slightly on board, I still have 5 mana worth of development and a 4-1 weapon and 9 health. So I only get back turn 1 and 2, but not turn 4 and 5. So I'm still just too far behind. I'm not gonna give up because cards like this into a scam swing with this could still work if they have a falter turn. But it's very hard to catch up like this usually. High roll from Jandis, for example. Yeah, something like that can do it. I mean...
You burn some. You burn some.
I have a plan! I was tempted to coup, but I think I die if I tempo Remnant into Finale, because the turn you Finale you don't have initiative. So you would take 5-10, and then you probably just die.
It is our time to get out of this shadow.
Plan or a dream? Both, 80. They're kinda racing me, but my plan is to go double conjures here. Or something like that anyway. Too expensive? Looks like it's something they want to play. I actually enjoy playing No Rest for the Wicked. I know you enjoyed it too, our fruit. I would love to, but I didn't even get paid for the bounty, let alone. Hey, Shadow Dragon.
What makes something real?
T1T4N. Hands complete.
One turn away from Inquisitor. Yeah, at this point, I can't afford to play around anything. I'm literally trying to not die and present something that wins me the board. There are many cards which, if they have, I lose. That's just because of the state of the early... Like, I passed my early turns, right? Against a 11-win Demon Hunter. Amit, thank you for the follow. Amit, welcome, welcome. But maybe they're scared enough to kill these two, and then I can cycle. Denerim as well. Hello there. Oh, they have AoE. Oof. Yeah, I mean, nothing was saving me, as I said. I mean, I technically survived as a good draw.
Job's done.
But man, surviving is not winning right now. Because what am I going to do, right? Fire sale off the top and they only go wide here. Because I have to now clear their entire board and set up a win con. I don't have a turn to grand finale, right? I know this looks like an awesome setup, but if I do it, I die now. That's the issue. Unless they for some reason skip their turn here. Which, you know, they won't. So maybe my plan is... I was gonna say value trade and remnant. Take the risk of what? Playing grand finale? I die. They literally 11 damage on board. I guess I can take this. 6, 7. No, but even if I take this trade, they have 7 with the hero power, but then this hits my face when I kill it. So I'm forced to trade with my 8/8s. Why wouldn't he kill the 3/4? Why would he? Like, as in how? As in how, Chrono Mad? The ball hog would hit the 1/1 if they don't hero power. Inquisitor, right? No, remixed, okay. Oh. I was hoping to get this going. Do I have any form of heal? Interesting. Maybe it's Sunset Volley here. I could play Origami Crane.
I wonder.
What about that? That's true, Dawson. What the hell are they doing? They changed their mind. There's a world where I could have played Sunset Volley, but this lets me keep my elemental chain going. Sunset means I have to probably hit taunt. I know they could have workshop mishap here, so maybe this middle, it doesn't really matter.
Our enemies will fall.
They were just thinking about the board, didn't matter there. I could have tried to go Ruined Orb. I guess I could have played Archivist as well, Fallow. Maybe I should have actually. GG. Yeah, I mean the game was lost on turn 2 over there. They even missed 1 damage. Just didn't matter. You can't afford to skip turn 2, 3, 4, I don't even know. I did nothing for like 3 turns, right? They even didn't have strong mid game. For a Demon Hunter, especially at 11. But you just can't afford, like, you can't do nothing whilst they play Crow's Nest, Ball Hog, deal 20 damage to your face with weapons, and then you start playing the game.
Don't pull the wool over my eyes.
Let's keep these two. Prefer Splitter, the sketchy. We could always split the Snake Oil at minimum, right? Get the double trade. Yeah, it's a game where I drew extremely poorly. Missed my elemental synergy. Was forced into the dredge. Well, not forced, but usually the dredge is fine, right? But the dredge gave me 3 cards I didn't want to see at all, which means I had an extra bad draw. Just a thought, streamers have gotten mad about people saying GG to a loss. I don't mind. As in, because I said GG. Didn't I lose though? Oh, because people are saying it, you mean? I don't mind. If it was genuinely a good game. I think intention is what it's all about. In the end.
Just use blood.
Well, it'd been nice to get a little bit of an Ellie there, but we have Curve at least. GG means good game. Yeah, but sometimes people are a little salty as well. So intention makes it different. Okay, we'll surely play this. I'll go face. Most don't think of a loss as good. Yeah. But also a lot of streamers are ready to jump onto someone. Typically I would say Shadow Dragon. And I'm not. I'd also rather copy this Makia than nothing. Okay, surely that dies, right? I mean, we are going first now and keeping tempo. Which honestly might let us close it. This can go face, this is 3 face. Once upon a time? What's this? Oh no. No. I have to rock it now, huh? Yeah, I get you, Shadow Dragon.
What to do? What to do?
What makes something real?
Just kind of ruins because I also don't get the trade. Which is the one they would most likely gonna... I guess they're gonna trade into both. I wanna bait them. What would you pick to survive? The damage, I guess. So I'll pick it on purpose. I guess I could have traded here to be able to fit in a trade, but I ain't missing 4-face, right? I ain't missing 4-face. In fact, I really hate missing the rock there. So maybe we're able to bait their diver into the wrong minion here. If the diver goes into the 6-5, my bait works. Nice play. You sure baited them? I actually did. Yeah, I actually did. I made the correct play and it was a correct bait. But you know what? Mock the streamer. Beautiful. Why not? The guy trying to go 12. I think I still go trench here. I think I have to go for the double trade. Unfortunately. It was the correct play anyway, I will say. And the Jandis bait still worked for me. They had to top deck the other card as well there. The taunt. Good secret choice by them though. Good secret choice by them for sure. So I guess I rip this now. Block color. Woo. Oh, shit! Hey, psych! How you doing, man? Thank you for the 10 months. Come on, we're almost there, guys. I've even got grand finals. What's this? I mean... And as I go 12, they nerfed Snake Oil for me. And I said, lo and behold, brother, bad spell copy with audio splitter. So I had to a little bit of flourish there. Come on now, right? Come on. That was actually pretty sweet. I had to slow roll it a little bit, guys. That was actually pretty good. Deck kind of shined with the elemental synergy. So many games were one off the back of early tempo into elemental pop-off turn into grand finale. Just so many. Jandis, we played it twice. I think both times baited our opponent actually, which was actually pretty cool. But yeah, I would say 90% of this deck was pretty darn good elemental synergy. Well, even that game where we went Aqua Archivist into Tainted Remnant, just insane. Minor! Only had a minor role in the game, right? See what I did there? GG though, let's check out the rewards! That's a sweet one. It's been a while since I've had the whole grand finale pop-off thing, so we'll get that one up on the tube. YouTube, here's a mage for you, another class that you like. So tell me in the comments what you thought about the grand finale setups, maybe? Or just what you enjoy about this run. And while you dare, do like the video and sub to the channel. It's just an important little reminder. People on Twitch must be annoyed by now. They're like, every time he has a high win run, he says this, resident sleeper, but, well, you guys gotta like and sub.